Oh, I threw it over to the right too much. Video come back. Well, my camera broke. Hey, it's Bobby Cool, Daddy Slick Breeze. I'm on my drive back from Idlewild, Burlington, Kentucky. 10.5-hour drive for me. I decided that after I had a delicious burger at a place called Carnivore Meat and Drinks, it was actually pretty good. I decided to stop real quick and take a little break from driving and play a little bit of disc golf. All right, do a little warm up, get the shoulders warmed up, get those hips flexing, those flexors flexing. Comment below if you've ever done this. If you've ever, I'm sure you have, driven to a disc golf destination and decided to stop, or even maybe it was a vacation and you stopped in between to go check out a disc golf course. So I know it's not super exciting to have me throw discs, but some of you can appreciate that. So, but what I do have is some footage of Zach Melton. I actually met up with Zach, so I followed him for a little bit and got a couple of his throws on video, and then talked to him about what he's throwing, what's in his bag right now. And so I'll kind of sprinkle that into what's going on here.
Oh, I like that.
What was that?
That was a heist.
Oh, the
just
heist.
low,
Nice.
but yeah, dude, nice.
Nice
heist. See, you've been throwing it a little bit, Bobby.
The heist, yeah.
Uh-huh. Oh, still going. Oh, that's pretty good.
Still got it.
Still got it. Still got it. Thing surprises me every time.
What was that one?
Grace.
It's like hole one's about a 371 foot par 3. Hopefully you can see it's just straight out by that electric wire pole doohickey. All right, official throw with my Renegade. Old Fusion Renegade. This sucker's old, burst. Ooh, I like how she soars though. So I didn't stay for the whole week of the LWS Open at Idlewild. So far I've put out, by this recording, I've put out Ty and Evan's practice round. So make sure you go back to the YouTube channel. If you haven't seen it yet, go back and see those practice rounds with those guys. Let's see if I can get this long putt with my judge, my Mr. Breeze judge. By the way, thanks to everybody that bought these. They still smell zesty. Ooh, come back in, judge. This hole is only 218 feet. Hole number 2. It's more of a, if I had a sidearm, be a great sidearm hole to get around this tree, but I don't have it. So I'm going to try to shoot it straight at it, get under those trees. For that, I'm going to go Renegade again because I got some good tailwind. Ooh, highs are out. Go underneath. That ought to be good for a 2. Like I mentioned before, I caught up with Zach Melton. So let's check out a little bit of footage of him throwing and then find out what he's throwing for distance drivers.
All right, so I think my main driver is the Rive and Grace. But then I've recently introduced defenders, like old bio defenders, back to the bag for forehand. And then I've started throwing backhand a little bit. They kind of go far, which is cool. And then I have a heist, the new heist in the bag, and I like it, but it kind of overlaps with the Grace and with those defenders a little bit. But it flies really good. I think it's my favorite driver I have for releasing on hyzer and having something pop up and then just glide. It reacts really good to hyzer. But yeah, kind of messing with that while still throwing a lot of Rives, Graces, and defenders forehands, basically.
There's no ruler to this. We're just
Sergeant, that green guy, blank green spark. It's like that. You remember that like Lucid Sparkle? Kind of looks like it has flakes in it, plastic. It was one of those. It's a Lucid Sergeant. I don't know. This is like my favorite run because they're flat. It's got like a little stability to them, but they still fly. It's kind of like a good control driver, like kind of distance driver-esque glide speed, but then fairway control, sort of. I think it's one of our most underrated discs. Second one was a Grace, so a little bit flippier and then faster. Probably a more aggressive play because even that Grace, I think it probably faded out late, and there's OB on the right side. I think the tournament plays the Sergeant for sure, but I like to try different things to see if it feels like it's worth it to try, like bump up or bump down or whatever. Oh, that's a lot of hyzer. Oh. I don't know. It's so hard to get it out over that water, dude.
Up over there.
We're gonna try. If I lose this one, I'll be sad. But
What is it?
it's like a
Can't lose this.
169 arrive. Nice and seasoned.
Ooh, I like that one.
So it's like goes far.
Oh,
Forehand,
Hazel.
backhand.
But for some reason I'm scared. Maybe because I have one disc I can forehand.
Kind of wanted it, but kind of not.
All right, this is still a tester. This is a tester for me for sure. Boom, boom, birdie. This one is 296 feet. This is another sidearm one to get up between those trees. I'm gonna have to go big hyzer though. I just don't have a sidearm. This is where my trespass really comes handy. I'm gonna go around that big tree, do a big hyzer around that tree, if I can even get there. Yep, there we go, right in the middle of the fairway, just where I needed to be. I got to give it up to the Natty because the course looked fantastic. I'd never been to that course before, but they had, I learned from some of the players that some of the tee pads were new and they made some adjustments to the holes and it looked really fantastic. I can't wait to see it on coverage. Before I left, I did end up going to the players party and checked out all the vendors and everybody that was set up. It was looking pretty cool. I kind of wish I had stayed so I could see like when everybody's there, when like people show up to actually watch the pros play. It's always a cool environment. If you ever have a chance to go to a disc golf pro tour to go see it live, totally recommend it. It's such a cool experience. All right, now this is gonna be a tricky upshot because there's a creek behind it that's OB. So I'm gonna try my trusty suspect. Ooh, not quite under the basket like I wanted it, but that'll do. Boom, 3, I'll take that par 3. Oh, there's a wasp, right, oh, now he's over by the basket. All right, this one's 632 feet. I can't really see it, must be way down there, but it looks like it may hug the tree line a little bit, I'm not sure. I'm just gonna put it out there, because I don't wanna get stuck in the trees. I wanna go way out, okay, while I figure this one out, here's what Zach Melton throws for his fairway drivers.
What was that?
That's a good one.
What disc was that?
Felon. Just put it vertical. It goes. It's a roller guy.
So what do you got for fairway drivers?
Got a couple Mavericks, obviously. One Evader, just put it back in the bag. It kind of goes in and out. I don't know, some courses I need it, some courses I never throw it. I have that Sergeant I mentioned. I kind of use it as a fairway, like a longer fairway. And then I bagged Felons for forehand. And I've started throwing them backhand a little bit, like the straighter ones that I've beat up some. And that's kind of a nice, it's kind of why I haven't needed the Evader that much, because I can just flip around the straighter Felons and throw them. And it's kind of like that straight flight with a little fade, which is kind of what the Evader does. But that's what I'm rocking with right now.
All right, I'm gonna go treason. I'm gonna put it way out there, like out there, because I can't see the basket. So here we go. Well, that probably went out of frame, but that's flying so nice. It definitely went way out there for sure, but it stood up to flat, which is nice. Treason should be coming out really, really soon whenever I get this video out. If it's not out already, I highly suggest you pick it up. I found the basket. I couldn't see it from the tee pad because it was 632 feet away. So it's way out there. So it's basically another drive for me. There's a lot of tailwind. So I'm gonna go treason again. Gotta mark my disc. We're not animals out here. Okay, goes nice and straight. Ooh, glides forever. All right, we're sitting pretty. A little too wide with the suspect. All right, gonna putt from the suspect because that was my first throw, because that's what you're supposed to do. All right, I made that other putt from here, so let's see if I can do this one. Oh, that was terrible. That was worse. That was dumb.
It is. Foot into the ground.
That's what I did at first.
Okay.
That's the A3.
Yeah.
I've never tried that.
Main mid-range right now is a gatekeeper. I have one in that's been in the bag since last year, and it's starting to drift left on me on backhand, so I just put a new one in that's very straight, has a little bit of fade. And then I'm trying out a Pine right now by Westside. It's very similar to a Fugitive, the Supreme Fugitive. That's been my overstable mid, and then obviously like Justice, but it's kind of like utility, but it's mid-range. But kind of rocking Gatekeeper and Fugitive, and it's pretty much covers everything. Like when this hole was to the old position, I thought you threw fairway.
I did.
Okay, hole 15's way out there. Way out there. So here's the trespass. Now, the trespass, again, overstable for me, but in this wind, that's what I need. Let's see what this bad boy does. The Orbit Heist. Oh, it stood up a little bit. I let go on a hyzer release. Oof. All right, so the basket is way out there. 300 maybe? I don't know, I'm not good at that stuff. I'm gonna go Vandal Prototype. I've had this one for a while. Oh, I threw it over to the right too much, but he'll come back. Oh. Well, my camera broke. Good news, camera didn't break. I didn't put out that last hole because I need to get back on the road, get home, but I definitely wanted to play this hole with that awesome little island setup. Oh, I love that Vandal. Oh, not gonna get there far enough though. Ooh, and it's gonna miss. I'm gonna try my other Vandal. This one's a little newer. Oh, I let go too early. Try this Maverick. Kind of getting a little peek into what I have in my bag. I think I want to do a series where you guys help me figure out what I should put in my bag, since it's been a while since I've thrown dynamic discs. We definitely like showing you guys what our touring players throw. I think that's important. But I also think it's important to show kind of what the average guy throws. So that was terrible. Renegade. Ooh, get up there, Renegade, get up there, get up there, get up there, get up there. Ooh, treason. Ooh, didn't hold it long enough. Let's see if I can hyzer in the trespass. Too high. Heist, Orbit Heist. Oh. That was short. It looked like it was online, but it was way short. All right, let's see what Zach Melton has for his putters.
The Jury. It is a beaded putter. It's glidey like a Judge, but it has more fade. I think that's the main difference. Still got that beaded profile. Oh, yeah, just like the little dependable fade at the end. Pretty much.
A throwing putter and a putting putter, right?
Yeah, I throw them both. I throw the Judge too. Still throw the Judge. Super straight guy, but then Jury, straight guy with some fade, you know. I guess technically not a straight guy, but whew, they work if you throw them good.
Okay, that was fun. Fun little, 6 or 7 holes just to take a break from the drive. Now I got to wish I could play this whole course because it's nice. It's a beautiful day, but I got to get on the road. I got a few more hours, get back home. Let me know in the comments below if you kind of like this casual style of play and video. I've noticed that a lot on some YouTube channels where people just kind of walk and talk. So see you guys in the next one. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I've already played, and this is kind of weird, messed up timeline, but I forgot to tell you that I stopped at Uranus. Yes, I stopped at a place called Uranus. It was a pretty unique place to stop. So I don't know if you're ever in this area, but if you want some candy or some chocolate and you want someone to get your fudge out of, when I went up to the counter, the lady said, "Do you want me to get some fudge out of Uranus?" So anyway, kind of a unique place. So if you're interested, you should stop by.